Dear friends and members of GEFONT, dear sisters and brothers, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to the General Federation of Nepalese Trade Unions as you celebrate the milestone of your Silver Jubilee. In the long arc of history, a span of 25 years is barely a flicker, but for your federation, which started underground in fragile conditions, plagued by political turmoil, your Silver Jubilee is truly a major milestone. I have personally had the privilege of sharing some of the more dramatic moments with you, and I remember visiting your leaders in hiding in Kathmandu in 2005. You have my deep respect and my admiration for the work that you do. Over the course of 25 years, GEFONT has grown into a force to be reckoned with in the trade union movement of Nepal and beyond. And in November 2006, you were also one of the founding members of the international trade union body, the ITUC, which we established together in Vienna. GEFONT's 27 affiliates cover agriculture, industry and services and represent over 300,000 workers. And your membership is as diverse as Nepal's striking landscape, from tourism to tea plantations, rickshaw driving to tax counselling and many other activities. And I want to recall the sacrifices made by Nepali workers under the banner of various national federations, including GEFONT, calling for the restoration of democracy in your beautiful country. In the current political transition, I have no doubt that you will continue, as you always have, to play an important and constructive role to ensure that the fundamental rights of working women and working men are enshrined in the new constitution. And you can count on the ILO's support. The ILO and GEFONT have been working closely together in many areas, including safe and just labour migration, which must be a priority for us, social dialogue, the elimination of bonded labour and of child labour, social protection. And emerging from many years of insurgency, Nepal faces many challenges on its way to a job-rich growth process. For Nepal, as for all post-conflict countries, social dialogue has an extremely important role to play in meeting all of these challenges. For example, social dialogue can be a great asset in establishing a fair market governance system for labour that is also compatible with strategies to attract investments and stimulate economic growth. South Asia is home to millions of working poor, the majority lacking job security and basic social protection. And while the region is experiencing good economic growth, it's also seeing a rise in the attack on trade union and human rights. And unfortunately, there sometimes seems to be the perception that a choice has to be made between either economic growth or respect for workers' rights, including those of migrant workers. However, the evidence and the reality is that decent work is a crucial driver of development and not simply a byproduct of development. GEFONT can make an important contribution to strengthening the social dimensions of globalization through its regional action, through ITUC Asia Pacific, and in the context of the South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation, SARC. Working together with the Regional South Asian Association of Trade Union Councils, you have a really good opportunity to bring the labour agenda to the next SARC summit, which will meet there in Nepal in November of this year. Dear friends, dear brothers and sisters, for workers in Nepal and beyond, GEFONT has grown from a small spark to a beacon, lighting the way for lasting peace, for prosperity, and for progress for working people. As you celebrate your Silver Jubilee, I urge you to continue in the spirit of solidarity for which you have worked so hard and which will drive you from strength to strength. And I want to close by congratulating my friend Mr. Bishnu Rimal, re-elected as GEFONT President for a second term, as well as the other newly elected officers. And likewise, my congratulations to Binda Pandey on her re-election as a deputy member here in the ILO governing body. Looking to the future, I'm confident that GEFONT's action will serve to make a real difference, a positive difference to the course of history in your country and social justice in the world. The ILO stands with you, striving towards that common goal of social justice. Good luck.